Hello, guys, and welcome to Glide by Prep Eve. So, we are back with our classes. I apologized yesterday as well. I will apologize today again. I am very sorry for the delay. I wasn't well, and we got flooded with a lot of calls for applications. And I must say that I'm very happy. At least 25 students have got above 125 in their Duolingo test after following the videos. So I've been getting a lot of appreciation texts, appreciation calls. So I will also be compiling their videos, all of them who can share the videos, and I will also be posting it here. So just as an inspiration to all of you. So today I am back with my favorite topic, that is speaking, because I speak a lot. Okay, speaking is my passion. I really speak a lot. So this is something that is gonna be a very good session for me personally. So let's learn how to address the Duolingo speaking questions. Okay, let's so starting with today's class right away. First of all, I am going to discuss the most important thing as far as your subjective components of IELTS or Duolingo or any English test is concerned, the parameters on which the examiner or the system is evaluating you. Okay? If you don't know how the examiner or the system, the AI, is going to check you, how do you know that what do you have to do, right? Before you take your physics exam, you look at the syllabus, right? That what are the things that are going to be asked. So the same way, we need to have a look that what are those qualities that I need to showcase to get a good score, right? Number one, I have so before I talk about number one, number two, I picked this up from the official Duolingo manual. Okay, it is a very technical manual. It might be hard for you to understand it. So ਉਹਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਭਰਾ ਬੈਠਾ ਇੱਥੇ, right? I just to the non-Punjabi audience, I just said that उसके लिए आपका भाई है, that your brother is here for that. All right, okay. So parameters for speaking. First of all, grammatical accuracy. This is a parameter that is that carries great importance in both speaking as well as writing. You have to be accurate as far as your grammar is concerned. Don't make sentences, right? So don't make don't frame sentences, don't speak sentences that have a lot of errors. Try to be as correct as possible. Don't try to be overcomplicate things. Okay, don't try that. Okay, I am going to just speak the best English that I can. While you're doing that, you're messing up your natural flow and you're hampering your grammatical accuracy. That is doing more harm than it is actually benefiting you. Stay easy, stay simple. Okay, all right. Grammatical complexity. So this means that you have to use some complex sentences, but yet again, you don't have to overkill it, you don't have to overdo it. Every sentence doesn't have to be a complex sentence. Okay, just 1 2 3 of them are good enough, because that is the natural flow of how even the fluent speakers speak, right? Have you, or the native speakers speak? If you have had a word with someone from abroad, do they speak complex sentences all the time? No, right? Or do they, right? Just watch an English movie. Are they using conjunctions, coordinating conjunctions, and connectors all the time? No, right? If they would do that, then it would look, everything would sound so funny. So you don't have to do that, right? Lexical sophistication, that means that you use good vocabulary, as simple as that. Lexical diversity, that means that you should use a wide range of vocabulary. So try to be topic specific, right? Whatever the topic is, try to speak a word related to that. Task relevance simply means that whatever the question is, address that. Don't start speaking about anything. Be relevant to the question, address the question. Length, super duper important. Okay, you have to speak at length. You have to ensure that you are speaking more than what is required. Don't speak below that. They are anyway not going to allow, but you have to speak at length. All right, if they are asking for 30 seconds, let's speak for 45 seconds, let's speak for 50 seconds, and even more if you can go beyond that. Fluency and acoustic features. So this basically means that you have to be acoustic features. This basically means that you have to pronounce the words correct, and you should not be having a lot of gaps and pauses. You should not be speaking this. Okay, you have to speak like this, easy, natural. When you're trying to complicate things for yourself, then you're struggling after speaking two words. Oh, agla kya bolu? Oh, hun ki bola main, right? So that is where you kill your fluency and all the other things as well. All right, you have to give due importance to all these. Speaking in IELTS or speaking in Duolingo is not just about using vocabulary, it's not just about using connectors. There are so many videos on YouTube, use these 10 words and you will get 8 bands in IELTS. Just, email that person to, can you show me your IELTS answer TRF, right? Trust me, that person won't be having that score, right, that he is claiming. That's all BS. Okay, that is just so you go and give them views so that they get a few dollars of ad revenue. I don't know why the hell are they doing all these things, trying to play with the career of kids, who are planning to invest thousands of rupees in a test. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Trust me, it doesn't work. I am a British Council certified trainer. It doesn't work. Okay, the same way it won't work here. All right. So there are 4 types of question types that are there in case of IELTS speaking. The very first one is that you have to speak a word about an image. So there is an image, you get 3 seconds and you have to speak something about it. Okay, then you have to describe an image. So there's an image and you have to describe about it, right? So we will come to it. Then you have to speak at least 30 seconds on a topic. So there will be a topic in textual form that that you will see a topic and then there will be 3-4 bullet points under that. This is the third type of question, and the fourth type of question is that you have to like a question will be played to you. For example, if I ask you a question, what is your opinion on the current situation of COVID-19, right? So then you will be speaking back, just like a conversation that you have. You will be having a conversation with the computer that is going to be in front of you. All right, so these are the 4 types of questions. In this video we will be addressing the first 2, and I intentionally delayed this video because I wanted to see that what are the problems that the students are facing. So I am not kidding, I have got 200 plus messages about feedback of their Duolingo test, right? What they experienced, how it happened, and after listening to that I have created this video. सो दिस इज़ ये उन 200 टेस्ट टेकर्स का निष्कर्ष है कि ये प्रॉब्लम है जो आप फेस करोगे. दिस इज़ द प्रॉब्लम दैट यू आर गोना फेस व्हेन यू विल बी अटेम्प्टिंग द टेस्ट एंड हाउ टू अवॉइड इट, राइट? ओके, सो द common issues being faced, let's talk about them. Number 1, that when the image is in front of you, what is happening is that you're just getting 3 seconds and you get nervous that, oh my god, what do I speak? Now when you miss out on one image, the second image, the third image, because of that anxiety, because of your mind is still at the first image, you're missing out on all of them. Okay, happening because 9 seconds pass so quick, right? 9 seconds is like 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm not going to complete, but it's very quick, right? How to address this problem, we will talk about it. Not able to speak a lot and describing an image, that sir image है यार, क्या बोलूँ मैं इसके बारे में यार, की करी जानते हो सर, ठीक है? Let me tell you a strategy, let me give you a structure. Onu chakko, copy it, paste it there, you will do well. Done? Next, not able to generate ideas in cue card. ये तो problem ही है, right? This is the standard problem that I'm not getting ideas, sir. I'm not getting ideas. Just tell me one thing, are you sitting in a Viva, right? If you would have been sitting in a Viva, then your ideas matter, right? The ideas don't matter in case of IELTS. The ideas don't matter in case of Duolingo. Your presentation matters. It just needs to be relevant. It just needs to be around the topic. It can be on the general topic and you will do well. Okay, unable to understand the question. Hi Rabba, this is related to the basically when the question is being played to you, right? That sir, I am unable to understand the question. We will talk about how to address this as well in the next video, but today we are going to address the first and the second bullet point. Okay, the next video will be out tomorrow as well. So this is how your question looks like about that when you have to describe an image, right? And they are giving you good enough time, right? They are giving you like 1 point like more than 1.5 minutes, a lot of time, right? How do you speak on an image, right, for 1.5 minutes? It's very difficult, all right? Or is it? I was asking you. Okay, So now let me tell you one thing. Every image in this world, every image in this world has two things. What are those two things? Foreground, background, right? Foreground, background. Foreground क्या होता है? जो आगे है. Background क्या होता है? जो पीछे है. Back, right? Background, foreground. ये आप मेरा ये सुंदर सा मुखड़ा foreground है भाई आपके लिए. ये पीछे मेरा जो रूम है बेचारा, ये आपका background है आपके लिए. Alright? Now, the simple strategy to address these types of questions, बहुत simple, ध्यान से समझना. Speak one sentence on what is happening overall. Alright? So, the image shows a family enjoying on the beach. Okay, the image shows a family enjoying on the beach. Done. This is done. Now let's speak about the foreground. On the foreground, there is a mother and apparently 3 kids, and one of the kids has a boat in his hand as well. Done. I've actually not practiced it. I'm just speaking it right in front of you. Okay. On the foreground, foreground पे क्या हो रहा है वो बता दिया. Background पे क्या हो रहा है? On the background, one can see the beautiful ocean and the waves, which are really mesmerizing to look at. पहले इमेज के बारे में बताया भाई, इमेज में क्या हो रहा है. फोरग्राउंड में बता दिया क्या है, बैकग्राउंड में बता दिया क्या है. अब let us just speak about the very first emotion that comes in our mind when we look at this image, right? The first thing that comes to my mind is happiness, right? That a family is so happy, right? The family is definitely in a jubilant mood and they must be having a good time there at the beach, or they must be having a good time on the shore. Cool. So what did I do? सबसे पहले मैंने इमेज के बारे में ओवरऑल क्या हो रहा है वो बोला, फोरग्राउंड में क्या है वो बोला, बैकग्राउंड में क्या है वो बोला. फाइनली मैंने कंक्लूड करते हुए बता दिया कि भाई बहुत बढ़िया मज़े आ रहे हैं. जो मेरी फर्स्ट इमोशन थी इमेज को देखती वो, ओके, वो मैंने थोड़ी सी डिस्क्राइब कर दी. अब लेट्स प्रैक्टिस व्हाट आई प्रीच, राइट? लेट्स प्रैक्टिस 3-4 images so that you get more context. Let's practice with this basically the image on the left top. Okay, top left. Done. So the image shows the scene of a beautiful countryside village. क्या हो रहा है? The image shows the scene of a beautiful countryside village. On the foreground is a house that seems to be built many years ago, looking at how it has been constructed. On the foreground is the beautiful sky and perhaps the large fields. Done? The place seems to be very serene and it must be very peaceful to be living here. 4 sentences बोलने हैं मैंने. सबसे पहले इमेज में ओवरऑल क्या हो रहा है, फोरग्राउंड में क्या हो रहा है, बैकग्राउंड में क्या हो रहा है, एक इमोशन, राइट? मेरे को उसको देखते ही ना फील हुआ यार यहाँ घर हो भाई, मज़ा आ जाए, राइट? यहाँ से बैठ के मैं बच्चों को डुओलिंगो पढ़ा दूँ, मज़ा ही आ जाएगा, राइट? सो ओके, नाउ लेट्स कम टू द इमेज इन विच द अंकल इज सो दिस अंकल हैपन्स टू बी अ वेरी prominent minister in Canada as well. So to all the Punjabis in the house, अपने MP आए, ठीक है, इज्जत देनी है पूरी. All right, done. So the image shows the scene of an experienced man walking in the downtown of a city. डाउनटाउन होता है जहाँ बड़ी बड़ी बिल्डिंग्स हो, राइट? दैट इज़ द सेंट्रल पार्ट ऑफ द सिटी. ओके, इफ़ यू कैंट स्पीक दैट, द इमेज शोज द सीन ऑफ अ मैन स्माइलिंग. डन. ऑन द फोरग्राउंड the man is looking somewhere and seems to be very happy, and on the background one can see the huge majestic buildings that have been developed. The scene seems to be from a developed country where the infrastructure is really good. Okay, मेरे दिमाग में पहली चीज़ क्या आई, मेरे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर आया दिमाग में. ओ भाई बढ़िया बढ़िया बिल्डिंग आ, राइट, कि मज़ा ही आ गया. ओके, सो पहला सेंटेंस बोला मैंने ओवरऑल इमेज के बारे में कुछ, फिर मैंने बोला फोरग्राउंड में क्या हो रहा है, फिर मैंने बोला बैकग्राउंड में क्या हो रहा है, फिर मैंने जो इमोशन है वो डिपिक्ट कर दी. डन. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट दिस इमेज. द fourth image, sorry, this basically the image on the right side, in which the dog is so cute. Oh, I want a dog. If you get a good IELTS score, or if you get a good DuoLingo score and you get your visa and everything, gift me a dog, okay? All right. So, let's talk about it. Okay. So the image shows a woman walking on the road. Simple. The image shows the scene of a woman walking on the road. On the foreground, the woman is with his dog, and on the background, it seems to be a forest which is very quiet and peaceful. It must be a great experience for the woman to be walking here. Cool. 4 सेंटेंस. सबसे पहला, ओवरऑल बताओ क्या हो रहा है, फोरग्राउंड में क्या हो रहा है, बैकग्राउंड में क्या हो रहा है, एक इमोशन डिस्क्राइब कर दो. बहुत पीसफुल, मज़ा ही आ गया, राइट? ट्रस्ट मी, यू कैन आंसर एनी क्वेश्चन नाउ. Okay, obviously we need to practice. All right, you need to practice at least 30-40 images. So now if you want me to prepare a set of images that you can practice on your own, okay, write down in the comment box that I want a set of images for practice, right? So that way I will know that okay, you guys are watching the video, and I will be definitely preparing something and posting it for you over the weekend. Okay, so Saturday, Sunday I will do this for you. Moving on to the next type of questions that we have, right? So we are done with this. I hope you guys got the strategy. Now we will move on. Speaking a word. Now let me come on full screen. Okay, let me come on full screen and let me tell you a very simple approach to. I like doing all these things. I am using this iMovie, and I really like it. I like using it, so I like editing and all those things. Okay, so just having fun. Okay, now speaking a word, the major problem is that you're trying to be too specific. Okay, for example, let me show this to you. Okay, let me show this to you. Now you were spending a lot of time thinking ye kya hai, right? What is this, what is this, what is this? And by the time you're doing that, you're missing out on the actual question that is being asked to you, right? Look at it. If you know what it is specifically, answer that. If not, just speak bottle. This is a bottle, right? This is a spray bottle really, but you can simply say that bottle. It would work, right? Rather than not speaking anything, you can at least speak something, right? Let me pick up something else for you. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, let's pick this up. Okay, what is this, right? You guys already know, right? It is a ruler. Easy, right? You don't have to be very specific about anything. Now, for example, let's say that you're seeing a plant, right? That plant is a particular plant, and you don't know about what that plant is. Rather than going deep into यार ये कौन सा प्लांट है, ये मनी प्लांट है, ये डैफोडिल है, ये क्या है यार, ये टमाटर का प्लांट तो नहीं है, right? Don't worry about that. If you know, good. If you don't, just speak plant. Okay, just speak plant. That's totally fine, right? They are not checking your general knowledge here. They are trying to check your pronunciation features primarily. Okay, so if you will pronounce the word correct, every word is going to be having a huge set of words to which your voice will be matched. Till the time you are taking care of the pronunciation, you are good to go. Okay, inside secret. Done, right? You see this. You don't have to speak wireless mouse. Even if you will speak mouse, that's okay. You don't have to spend a lot of time thinking. Trust me, 7 or 8 students have lost because of this. So I told them that did you try this, that let me just speak something generic about the whatever is being shown in the image. They were like, oh sir, agar ye kar lete to sahi ho jata, right? Simple. You don't have to worry about this particular thing, and just try to follow this, and it will be very good for you. Okay, so this is it, guys. I hope that this video was good. If it was good, hit like, hit subscribe. If you're here for the first time, do share it with your friends. And if you wish to apply to any college, any university in Canada, US, UK, you know where to come, right? So 9877 or 8699017695. Just get in touch on these numbers and we will be happy to help you. Have a very good day ahead. I hope that you guys practice over the weekend and get good results.